up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh.
हेलो आई एम बैक विद गेम। आज पीटेंगे बंदों को। बैठ जा तंग पे। मुझे करन दे, पीटन दे बंदे बहुत सारे, वो भी। ला 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 ला।
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll
कौन सी
like
एडवाइस
what
की
you
बातें
see.
कर रही है?
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the
अबे
waters of
नीचे उतर, नीचे
Chinsa,
नीचे आ पहले।
coveting the shapes of the living.
भेज भेज बंदा भेज
Pure
अपना।
water can take on many forms.
इतनी दूर?
In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The
निपट गए
power
और
of
भेज।
water is its
और भेज
ability
और।
to take any shape. Submit! Without solid
एक और भेज, एक
ground,
और, एक और।
terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
कहाँ है, कहाँ है? ओके जल्दी भेज। अरे जमीन वो कर रही है गायब।
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Laid bare.
One who is ignorant of
और कोई है?
water's treasures
जल्दी।
fails also to comprehend its horrors.
एक और किधर गए? तू ना मारे, ना मारे।
Go on. Burn it down. Full throttle. Rude. Give up.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
ये निकले ही फिर से। कहाँ गई, कहाँ गई? ये किधर चली गई? जमीन गिरा रही है, गिरा रही है।
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Laid bare. It's not.
As long as rain falls
खत्म कहानी ना
and
तेरी?
rivers flow,
Yes.
water will exist forever.
निपटा दी भाई, निपटा दी। क्या कह रहा है? इतना आसान थोड़ी ना है, फिर भी मेरी ताकत है इसलिए मैं उसको निपटा पा रहा हूँ। ये ताकत है मेरी। और क्या, नहीं तो अब तक तो फेल जाते वो। या मैं दे दिया था अच्छा खासा उन लोगों ने मुझे।
Pyroclastic surge.
पावर देखने एक ही बार में खत्म कर देंगे। ये भी खत्म कर देंगे। सामने वो भी है, वो भी नहीं आता मुझे।
Rise with the sun. Transfixed. Give up. Your life is mine.
बेटा गया, गया। निकल
yourself. Why settle for less than more?
वो भी ले आते हैं, सामने पड़ा हुआ है।
It's nothing. Give up.
I got careless.
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
एक बचा है इनका बोला, दूर खड़ा है, आ जाएगा। मैं इतनी दूर तो पका हुआ है, मौके पर।
That was below par. The hunter
निपटा दिया उसको।
becomes the
ये भी खत्म भाई,
Wealth.
दोनों खत्म।
Why settle for less than more?
आंटी हाँ, मुझे तो मिशन में तो आना था ना, एक मिशन कर लिया तो मिशन कॉफ़ी वाला है फिर से। ये जो कॉफ़ी वाला बड़ा मिशन देते हैं, चलो खत्म करके आऊँ कॉफ़ी वाला। किधर है बे? वे कॉफ़ी वाला मिशन था इधर ही कहीं, जरा सामने। अबे उसके नीचे उतर वहाँ से। कर रहा हूँ कुछ दिन बाद डाउनलोड कर रहे हैं। आई एम रेडी। ताली बजाता क्या काम कर। एक मिशन कंप्लीट, दूसरा तो बगल में ही, जल्दी करते हैं। क्या साला देखो पीना है क्या?
Don't waste my time. Light it up! Wrath from the sky! Try and stop me!
here.
Rise with the sun!
कचूमर बना दिया। वो वाला मिशन नहीं है आज। इन्हें पीटना भी पीट के आते हैं ना।
Pyroclastic surge!
एक ही जाने ने पूरा इनकी पावर
Overruled.
ये वाला मिशन जल्दी से कर दे रहा हूँ कल में ही है और आने का इंजन खत्म और बताओ क्या चाहिए तुझे तो मिशन जल्दी जल्दी कंप्लीट करते हैं गिर गया ये जाना किधर है इधर थोड़ी ना जाना इधर तो रास्ते ही बंद है भाई पाइप तो उधर ही जा रहे हैं पाइप में कुछ जा रहा है क्या नहीं पाइप में नहीं जाना समझ में नहीं आया मिशन कहाँ करना था पहले मैं यार मिशन कंप्लीट करा नहीं तो ये बंदेगा नहीं बहुत दूर है चलते हैं पहले दूर चलते हैं पहले ये मिशन कंप्लीट करके आते हैं पसीना आ रहा है आज पैरों में क्या मौसम है भाई दिन बाद इस एरिया में दर्शन हुए थे भाई आते ही देख क्या सामान
An impressive
सामान मिला
bounty.
आते ही अरे वो आ जाएंगे यार वो कॉल से नहीं आएंगे हमें मालूम है ना
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected? What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
मुझे इधर तो आने ही नहीं था मैं इधर क्यों आगे बताएगा ना वही मुझे तो इधर जाना था उधर क्या कर इधर एक मैडम वेट कर रही है मेरा भाई मिल लिया
Here we are, right outside her place. Do you still remember the first time we came here? We even brought offerings and everything. And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated, she immediately threatened to squash Liyue Harbor.
हाँ
Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, we probably don't need to bring any offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right? Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really wants something, we can just use that. Traveler, did something catch your eye? Whoa, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer? Yeah, you're right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically helping you make more connections is a part of Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this. Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer. May we have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
क्या नाम है? You too. क्या हो गया?
What is this tomfoolery? Has the shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait,
हाँ.
you're... Huh?
Could you read?
You're the illuminated bird? But you look... human!
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's ability.
So, you're indulging now because...
Well, one has made plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor. Taking on a human form for such a trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
You? Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the...
Ahem.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all.
Well,
One has never found one.
that kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Ah, right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe.
One planned to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind
No
your
reason,
visit here.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping you'd tell us one of your stories. Who knew?
Is that so? If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor. Ganyu is likely still working at Yue High Pavilion, so that
Sounds great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
ये हारा जाना है मुझे.
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One can count on one talon the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year. Shenhe has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living conditions are satisfactory.
किधर डोल पूरा एक डिब्बा दिखा मुझे. अरे मेरा डिब्बा लगा, डिब्बा नहीं है बता. टूटेगा क्या वो सामने वाला? नहीं टूटेगा, नहीं लगा टूटेगा. ये आ रहे चलो भैया पहले. बैक वापस आए उस सिटी में. हम लोग वापस आ गए उस सिटी जिससे शुरुआत करनी है. अबे देख रहा भाई. हाँ
We're almost at Weihai Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked
कौन
to see
बीमार है?
Cloud Retainer? Like, guess we have no idea. Shenhe and
इतनी
Ganyu
जल्दी
have
सो
ever
जाओ तो
seen
है
her
वो
in this
काम
form
तेरा.
before.
मुंह पे जाओ तू.
Wait,
ज्ञान.
where did she go?
She didn't come with us. हैं? She back there.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Cloud.
Quietly now. One shall stay here.
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
अपनी
If
बना
one
दूंगा
were to
अपनी.
proudly proclaim one does not wish to trouble her.
और ले भाई.
Conversing vicariously via you two shall support.
Fair enough. Makes sense. Alright then, we'll just pass on your
क्या?
regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
जा गई हमारी फेवरेट ज्ञानू.
Oh. Bust.
Is that lady someone you know, Ms. Ganyu?
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit?
Lady
I believe
Indian.
my schedule today is quite full.
Oh, not to worry, Ms. Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
Lady.
Thank you, Huixin.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since...
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this cloud.
Huh?
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to be able to recognize one so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
ले भाई.
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important... Oh, Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something.
Oh, is that so? But it's been...
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work.
I understand. That should be fine.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, it still makes one nostalgic to see you
Okay.
as you are now, respected and independent. When you were young, you oft begged one to cuddle you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer!
If you
Nightmare did, yeah.
insist. We are running short on time regardless, so one will refrain from going into each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Wow, you've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke.
If you everyone.
If you ever need anything, also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer.
A human name? Huh. You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown,
You really think so? Not that you're not famous.
you presume to know the
ये
extent
हूँ
of
क्या
one's
होता है?
illustrious
ये हूँ
achievements.
क्यों कर रहा है इतने?
One would hardly think such a thing to be possible.
Xianyun?
Ah, I assume that's a reference to the full record of an adeptus of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon. They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Actually, those lines were originally written to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
Huh? Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And what of it? Did you truly take one to be nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments. It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue. Although I did not live through such tragedy, on top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread. The
क्या
books
तो
had
कौन सी गैस की
upon
बात हो रही है?
arrival. The
I
Adeptus
don't know. पता नहीं कौन सी गैस की बात कर रही थी ये.
That's incredible.
Mortal records add embellishments to
ये
dramatize
टीचर
past
टाइप लग
events.
रही है बहुत ज़्यादा
Stopped
स्ट्रिक्ट
an
टीचर.
entire drought. Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more respect for you.
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world.
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will I'll continue to call.
Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she procured a job recently. Have you any thoughts on her workplace? Moreover, does she find herself overly inundated with work?
That is a lot of questions.
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming.
I see. Most excellent indeed.
Mm-hmm.
One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Xiangling is kind and astute,
Xiangling.
while her father is loyal and reliable.
Xiangling.
One has no cause to believe. Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your work, Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future.
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please take care. Traveler, Paimon,
See you
I'll see you some
sometime
other-
later.
See you around, Ganyu!
Yeah, yeah.
Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As
I
soon
will.
as you mentioned important business to attend to,
I am it.
Paimon...
ला यार मस्त ब्रो तुम बताओ यार तो मस्त है इन दोनों के बीच में तो जाऊंगा अबे तेरा बताओ चाय की टपरी पे मिला रहे हैं ये लोग नहीं कसम ला रहे हैं रेस्टोरेंट में अरे ये तो अपनी मेरी वो है गर्लफ्रेंड इन दी हाउस
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine...
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes.
You do it!
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
she's coming
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
Two servings of mora meat to go. Oh, good chat. Bye.
बस तुम बता भाई ए भाई पका दिया भाई शिन्हा क्या हो गया तो देख नहीं रही पीछे
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
us guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xianyun.
आगे तो बोल
Master?
मास्टर
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what
Master's
form
key?
you take.
You...
आगे तो बोल
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down, and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
शेफ माओ मेरे पे है कितने इतनी है भाई क्या वेपन है ये वाला ये ट्राई मारूंगा वैसे मैं 400 और चाहिए कहाँ से लाऊं यार वो करने की भी मशीन होनी चाहिए ना मैं सामने से भी तो ले सकता हूँ जी तो लेके आता हूँ अभी रुक गया
Add Astro. Thank you for complete.
ओके यहीं कहीं बुलाया है पीछे जाना है ओके यहाँ पे
It is just as one expected. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
डिफिकल्ट मुझे तो नहीं लग रहा
It's been manageable so far. I sometimes run into strange people, but I have figured out a way to deal with them.
Seems like you've been making progress. So by dealing with them, you mean...
First, I try to talk sense into them. If that doesn't work, I threaten them with violence. At this point, they usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Oh,
साउंड
how's your Paimon?
Oh, a sensible plan. One is gladdened to see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have you been?
Simply marvelous. Though Mount Outsong has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be...
I see. Just as expected of Master. I have missed Master quite a bit too. Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon to visit Master.
Oh, you did?
You did it. Yes.
Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa, her mood shot up just like that.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story.
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
Okay.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter, please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to... In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race.
Huh, what kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again?
Electric power
An
bicycle.
electro-powered bicycle?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy. Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might... Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the fight.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely?
Lonely.
At
Lonely
one's
तो मुझे याद
age,
है, वही तब से
entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. It's a most foreign sentiment. What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the chins?
To me, they are both, Master.
One finds oneself. This is not to say that
She got like, what, 2 sentences of flat...
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there, could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush then, huh?
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
क्या तो खाना सर्व कर हमने बाद में मिल लेंगे
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna...
ये तो भुक्कड़ है ही पाइमन बता रहा हूँ
one is fond of all kinds of delicacies and the dishes he...
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super...
Oh, I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny? But it smells so delightful.
क्यों बनती बात है भाई
Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so...
ले भाई हाँ कर देंगे
Well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Great! Thanks so much. My...
Granny?
Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised.
She looks
so
so young.
young.
Yeah. A lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
क्या क्यों देख रही है ये जानता है क्या है
Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Have we met before?
No.
'Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground.
No, not this again.
Braised earthworms? Well, that
मैंने क्या
sounds
मंगा दिया
weird.
खाने को जी
Do people actually eat that? Right, that's what Paimon was thinking. Need any help?
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny? Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was They died young. But it's okay. Don't...
Wow.
You're too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle. And you're...
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. I remember now. It was a dream.
कौन सा
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times?
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept?
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert.
Not anymore. Although...
A younger version of Granny? This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on?
As one said, fate must have brought us together.
Are you sure? Paimon's Paimon.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but,
how do
you want us to pay you back? Oh, we don't need any payment for this. Thank you so much. You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace...
Sounds like a plan. So
Why, of course.
Okay. Once when I was really little, my dad told me that if it's true, a martial arts heroine.
Martial art.
Oh, Shincho knows tons about Leo.
Are you leaving already?
I'll go order some.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss. Precisely.
Unbelievable. बैठ जा बैठ जा क्यूटी जरी
I should get paid in another few days. Shall we take the opportunity to go out and have some fun?
Yes, have some fun. दिखने में क्यूट तो है बहुत ज़्यादा ये.
Food is unbelievable.
Everyone, please eat to your heart's content.
अबे तेरा वाला मैं बीच में नहीं आऊँ. तो खरीद लिया मैंने कुछ नहीं छोड़ा. तो देखा था मैंने.
Huh. It's you two.
Shincho!
लड़की
Wait,
है
we
तो.
found you! We went...
That's not a whole lot of information. I can't pinpoint.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As the people suffered, all they knew was that she always acted alone. After the drought ended, the way this nameless heroine
Thanks a lot, Shincho.
It's nothing at all.
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super...
Let me think. Perhaps the real-life heroine who It's rare for a chivalry. I've never understood.
We'll be sure to tell you if we
That's a deal.
Paimon feels like
बहुत
we
लंबी
just...
बातें
Oh,
खींच रहे हैं.
right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well, so while droughts do happen, the crops wither.
That sounds...
Yeah. Still, as terrible as that, they say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again. Paimon hopes that Granny Yuan... Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time, Shincho. Thank you so much for...
It's no problem.
एक चीज में वो करके आनी मैंने अभी नोटिस करी. आया एक सेकंड आया. है यहाँ पे, तो अम्मा खड़ी रहती है। तो मुझे याद है। अम्मा यहाँ पे।
I have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
ये क्या देना है?
Thank Straight word, but
Oh, it's no
इसकी लिपस्टिक
serious
थोड़ी
matter.
ग्रीन नहीं है,
I was
ग्रीनिश।
just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, why so?
Well, approximately how much more?
क्या बातें चली इन दोनों बीच में?
Retainer, Madam Ping!
Nothing save for some trip.
Shinjo has a...
ये क्या क्यूटी जा पाएगी?
what do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what you...
कुछ लेना क्या जा रहा है? यहाँ पे पूछ के खत्म कर कहानी।
The nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from... I don't have many memories of him. But there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch... I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What, Mom? It's as if I was taking a stroll in...
Is that so?
Thank you.
आगे बढ़ते हैं, आगे चलते हैं यहाँ से।
Sure thing. I have a secret I want to tell you.
कौन सा सीक्रेट? दूर आके अम्मा से बात करेगी, ऐसा क्या सीक्रेट है भाई?
What's wrong, Shuyu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant.
What are you guys?
Are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh! How about that?
Well, you guys just seem super special.
Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue.
One is indeed an adeptus. Is that of some...
Huh?
I knew it. Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane. I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool Adeptus house. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the... So, I just...
Pure white? Have you ever met one that's pure white?
Never has one met an adeptus.
That's weird. Well, even if it was just in my head...
Leave it to us! Let's go to Wangshu Inn first!
Okay.
मैं देख रहा हूँ तो इतना बढ़िया दिख रहा है, और वैसे इतना बेकार दिख रहा था। बेटा ऐसे ही बैठता हूँ। 1300 मीटर जाना भाई दूर। कैसे चल? आ गई हमारी भैंस भैया। आ गया वेपन आर्टिफैक्ट खिला दे भैया। कहाँ से ना जाकर ले। देखूं ये लगा के। क्रेट चाहिए। देखेंगे भाई। क्रिक रेट देख रहा है कितना क्रिक डैमेज है भाई वो। करूँगा इसका भी करता हूँ। ओके यहाँ जाना है जितना पे वो जगह है। ये नाम भूल गया उस लौंडे का।
Wangshu Inn.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Yes. The fish here is very delicious.
Okay.
And if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been... I believe I used to have a room here.
I'll come with.
Hyman's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but... Shut! What are you doing here?
I sensed a non-human presence, and if you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention,
Ah,
the
like
Bang
Paimon.
continuous fire mechanism.
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's...
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon.
Once one had bid fair when dwelling between...
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outs, although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone...
Granny, are you okay?
Yeah.
Perhaps this conversation should end here. Should you encounter any trouble.
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Slowly now. Calm your mind.
A long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shinto said was true.
I don't remember. I'm very sorry. I was confined. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills. He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms.
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades and it was all thanks to the pills?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Hey, you're not useless.
Oh, fret not, dear child.
The recovery of a person's memories is a
Next locate. There isn't really a landmark after all.
सामने वाली सिटी में जाना है। धन्यवाद इधर घूमने आया आपको। ग्रेड बढ़िया ले रहता है भाई। पहले हाँ भाई, मैं कभी आया नहीं क्या इधर। ऐसा लग रहा कभी आया नहीं है तुम इधर। आ चुका
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Give up. A keen eye.
क्या खाना बना लूं? बना दे भाई, ले ले। क्या बनाने के लिए? ये तो नहीं चाहिए। ये भी बना चुका हूँ के लिए। ये सही रहता है, ये बना दे रहा हूँ। हाँ कैसे जाऊँगे तुम वहाँ से? तो भी रखा वहाँ पे यार।
A keen eye. It's no. Your life is mine.
रखे मेरे ले लूँगा यहाँ पर। Change. देख लेंगे क्या जा रहा है। अरे भाई यहाँ पे
Something to add to my collection. Yeah.
इजीली मारता है ना ये तो
We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
तीन ले लिए भाई तीन ले लिए कौन है और मान
Don't waste my time.
You.
Your life is mine.
Wealth. Why settle for less than more?
पूरे एरिया में फेंक रखा है पहली वो जगह तो देख लेता मैंने वो जगह ही ना देखी अभी फर्स्ट टाइम आया ना इस जगह में फर्स्ट टाइम ही आया ना मैं तो मैंने कभी एक्सप्लोर करा ही नहीं है ना ब्रो एरिया
Becomes the hunt.
Do you remember anything about this place, Granny?
Let me think. But I don't think I stayed here too long.
Got it.
अच्छा जी
That's okay. There's...
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... Ah, yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you. Then Paimon will help herself.
वहाँ पहली बार देखी वाली क्या गुफा सी बनाते हैं
chest is like unwrapping a gift.
पर कुछ है देख क्या
Full throttle!
यहाँ पे याद आ रही कुछ बता दी
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
This place.
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Xianyun. This is where your father was born. It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back. I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees, reciting a prayer over and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the dark. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Xianyun. But you're always going to be different from me.
I don't care what you might have done, Granny.
You're too sweet. All right. Let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take...
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Climb on. I shall carry you to the top. Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything. My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
पेड़ यहाँ पर कहाँ से उगा दिया भाई?
A keen eye.
We're finally here. Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny Wanda?
Let me see. How strange. Have I... When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just...
But did the stories get it wrong then? Yeah, that's true. Paimon was...
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
It's all right. We're not...
Thank you. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember.
Mount Outsong,
Mount Outsong holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and...
Cloud! Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You may leave the rest to me. I've prepared something that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
I never leave anything to chance. All will reveal itself when... Here, this is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. It periodically relieves soothing agitation.
Whoa, we could have come to Mount Outsong right off the...
How we Adepti can only...
Paimon!
As previously mentioned, a gentle Adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism.
Oh, Paimon can feel what you mean!
And you and I. Is the mechanism helping you to relax? It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie.
The drought is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Please. Please, no. Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny? Are you okay?
Cloud retainer.
retainer.
Your memories have returned?
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. Everything.
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conduct.
No, it's Xianyun. Everyone. I cannot thank you enough for all.
Please, Granny.
I know, dear child. Some time ago,
Is this the...
I spent many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. And though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming...
50 years ago?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever but I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all...
Was it because of...
Indeed. I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world, and I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet, I did not want...
Oh no.
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. Oh, looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence.
Granny! What's wrong?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be. Master, don't tell me. Back then, that merchant was actually...
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in...
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident.
Oh, wait! Paimon's confused! So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But...
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the...
एक सेकंड में आ रहा हूँ, एक सेकंड आएगा।
One was furious upon receiving your letter. Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
ये तो वही कर रहा है, मैं सोच रहा हूँ।
In truth, but soon, unwilling to begrudge someone of such care, wishing to grant you a life without. As for how to one took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate attire, as one expected. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise? Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter. Stray clouds converge! Skyward! Make way for the Adeptus! Skyward! Scatter! Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains. Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough. Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things are made new, as buds in the spring. This is an auspicious era for humanity. If you are presently unoccupied, perhaps we could stop a while at one's abode for some repose and conversation.
मैं कहाँ खड़ा था गिर जाता भी ये वाली जगह तो वो है जहाँ मैं खुल जाऊँ
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Wait. But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
Okay, जिधर वो लिखे हुए आ गई भाई.
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, upon finding you burning, when one asked you why, one had no choice but to apply powder to one's body. It bears mentioning, however, that perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one. Now all has been revealed. One owes you an apology, you and I. One recognized you upon your very entrance into One has always viewed you. Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who live.
Master, I must ask.
One has never regarded your action as a mistake. When it is time for one's tis a refuge. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own. 40 years ago, you chose a... Even the power of an adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness. Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories. Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Gran?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane.
She's gotta go back to being a...
Master, I don't know how I could possibly repay your...
Not long.
Granny?
Oh, yeah.
Please don't leave, okay?
Okay, you are...
You're all I have left.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life. My only regret is having to leave you behind. Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong.
Wow.
Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I
promise, Granny.
Good girl. Good girl.
Don't
worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Good.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets. I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such. Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Hello. Lumine. Lumin. मैं फिर से मुलाकात होगी चौथी बार पांचवी
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
No, 15.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
ऊपर ऊपर डाल दे उसके ऊपर जो वो बिजली वाला बोर्ड है पट्टा डालिए छत पे है ना डालेगा हाँ पट्टा दिया ज़्यादा बेटर है लिया
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you. After all, as an elder, it is only right to look out for the young.
हाँ बोलो
Grilled chicken drumsticks. Huh? Was Paimon sleeping just now?
No.
Oh, Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks.
Madam,
oh, Xianyun, you're awake.
I feel
Little better, thanks.
a little better.
See
Thanks.
Granny again someday.
I know I'll see Granny again
so bad
someday.
about it.
Madam Adeptus,
Madam Adeptus,
could I ask you something?
Would you take me
Would
in
you
together?
take me in as a disciple?
Oh,
And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back
बारिश
then
है
was
एकदम
wrong.
देख ले बेटा
She felt really bad about it.
सही है उस पे
Without
कुत्ता के
that
डाल दिया ना
mistake,
यहाँ पे
I would have
बोर्ड
never
उसके
been
घूमने
born.
वाले
Even though Granny lost her memories, she never. I could become a cool adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people.
Upon some reflection,
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean,
कदी कौन भैया आ रहा है
Master.
Xianyun, are you sure Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret? We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much... If you join them, you'll never enjoy Wanmin Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
how utterly preposterous. One has never enforced that every individual must find their own path to enlightenment.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty...
Although Mount Outsong is rich and that is precise.
Whoa! You're leaving Mount Outsong?
One has never, yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them
लाइट
to
खोलेगा
remain
वहाँ की
there.
बता बारिश हो रही हो तो देख ले उसमें बोर्ड पे ना कर रही हो तो लाइट खोल सकता है उधर की
Why are you all so
लाइट खोल सकता है
silent?
उधर की
Paimon is...
One has precious little time. One will be assuming.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success after
बाथरूम की
all.
खोल दे
One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale.
बाथरूम की खोल
The
दे
art one has
सामान अंधेरा
already
नहीं रहेगा
picked
ना
out a
थोड़ा बहुत
handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but
बस
what is mortal life if not one expense after?
Seems like you've really thought of everything.
एकदम बारिश आ गई
Then how about...
A sensible plan. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense insomnia
यार।
mechanism as a souvenir?
तू ही रख ले भाई मेरे को
Cloud
नहीं
Retainer?
चाहिए तौर पे
Hey, didn't we promise Shincho that we'd tell him what we found out?
अच्छा री तेरी दाढ़ी तो पक गई
By the way, Xianyun, we have a friend who helped us learn a lot of information about your granny.
It's
Is it
okay,
okay if we
she's
tell him the full story?
Sure. I don't think Granny would mind. As long as you don't tell a whole bunch of people. I don't think she'd want too many people to know. They might go to Mount Outsong and start bugging her about it.
No worries.
ठीक है जाते बात कर थोड़ा
So, about...
I have left an explanatory note in my abode, considering their
बहुत ऊंचे पे यार ये कहाँ से बिथिंग करूँ क्या दिखारा बिथिंग करूँ अलग टाइप की मछली है भाव भी ना दे रही है तो दिलाऊंगा कांतर हाँ कांतर खाएगी ये कांतर अबे देख भी नहीं रही है माँ बना के चल रही और आ गई यार तेरी भैंस की आँख और आ गई बेटा ज़्यादा मत करो कहीं साथ मुझे कहाँ जाना है कहीं जाना है क्या या 2 दिन बाद आऊँ यहाँ पे कितना आओ कह रहे हैं 2 दिन बाद तो वहाँ पे पीटने का कुछ बना हुआ पीट के आना है वो मुंह इंसान में कितना प्यारा लग रहा है कभी बड़ा हो जाता है
Lazy bear, don't waste my time. Light up the blazing sun! Incinerate!
An impressive bounty.
ये मेरे जेब में आ गया यहाँ मैं गया नहीं हूँ ज़्यादा ओके जे वो वाली जगह और एक हाँ जे भी वही जगह है हाँ और मैं कोने पे खड़ा हूँ ना इन दोनों नहीं जो उसी जगह है किधर जाना 2 दिन अच्छा 2 दिन बताऊँ पहले 2 दिन बोले ना उसने 1 2 2 दिन बिता दे यहाँ पे प्ले कर मून भाग गया उधर फिर से मून भाग गया इधर फिर भागा अब शाम हो गई यस फिर तेरा वाला यहाँ से भाग गए दोनों यहाँ से कह रहे उधर आ जा बातें कर रही है
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple collection of
To be quite honest, you're insistent. In what way are any of these ordinary? Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I have to be careful. Yeah.
We're here, Clow.
Perfect timing. I'll have you know, these items have remained
several
Indeed.
Indeed.
They're family heirlooms.
Yep, they've definitely...
Hear that? Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another...
Whoa! Please don't go! I apologize for any
An expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer, then. Travel...
Master! Oh, it's you two again.
Master बना दिया अपने अपना होता ही है
Xianyun! You got a new outfit!
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me.
Huh? You know how to make clothes?
Do I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned, when can we expect their arrival?
Soon. Ah, there he is!
नहीं होगी अभी आ रहा है वो
Here, allow me to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhongli, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques. Mr. Zhongli, this is Miss Xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
If it isn't Miss Xianyun. It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a...
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you...
Huh! A preposterous accusation! The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and...
Say no more. Let us depart.
I jest! What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait! I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, Could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure and appearance are exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could hope to possess... I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is a...
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, then in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take...
The Northland Bank?
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once...
Xiangli!
My friends, have you been doing well?
We've been great! How about you?
My days have been quite pleasant as for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet and
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you?
Well, that is true, but... Alas, refer to me however you...
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow. From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration.
All right, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plate...
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure your...
Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consommé. We shall enjoy the lot. One has already passed word to Shenhe Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to meet one's newest...
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is,
A humble employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right? Let's go!
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite.
That sounds rather implausible.
Although... Huh? Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon! Hey, wait up!
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
पोस्टर कहाँ है तेरा? कौन मैसेज है? मैसेज ये तो नहीं मैसेज जो बैठा है अरे हर जगह नहीं है यहाँ पे हाँ वो थी मिशन यहाँ पे एक वो है वो ले आऊँ बैठ जाता हूँ काम काम की कर रहा बात
Add astro.
चले चले बारह बेच सामान बनवाता है एक मिनट ओए तू सामान बना दे क्या बनवाऊँ ऐसे जी मेरे पे है ड्रैगन स्पीयर एरो बनवाना नहीं है एक किताब और बनवा लेता ये है ये है ये है ये भी है ये भी है ये भी है क्या बनवा साला दे दिया तो मुझे जाना है इधर 16,000 रुपये मिल गए भाई पहले बिल में तो मार दूंगा अबे नॉर्मल पे जाएंगे पहले हम कोई टेंशन नहीं ब्रो आप ओके 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 एक ये और ये रख लेते हैं सेकंड में ओके एक ही रख सकते हैं देखते हैं मर ना जाऊं मर जाऊंगा पक्का जो मैंने टीम बनाई है मरूंगा
Sweet dreams. Don't waste my time.
Turn that frown upside down. Yachan, Taechan, let's go! Transfixed!
Here's my first stop. सेकंड नाम में पिटूंगा कैरेक्टर अगर ये प्लेयर नहीं है ना मेरे पे
Let's try. Bullseye.
Coming in.
Dodge this.
Let me scrub. Leave my space. Yeah.
Take this. Cool it. Dodge this.
Delve into depth.
Lightning flash. Freeze. This one will be frozen.
Fate is upon you. Let me scribe.
ये भी कंप्लीट है भाई दो भी मार दिए 10 पॉइंट मिले कितने मिलेंगे 40 नाइस भाई ये कंप्लीट हो गया मैंने फिर से कोई चल लिया क्या पार्टी
Take me up. Bullseye. Locked on.
जल्दी खत्म कर दिया इसने तो बार इधर मिनट से पहले खत्म कर दिया इस बार तो दबा के रखा तो हैं तुम तो मेरी बात कर दिया भाई मैं वहाँ पॉइंट कमाने गया था भाई मुझे पॉइंट तो कमान दे चैलेंज डिटेल नहीं वो बताओ मुझे क्या बोलते हैं बर्तन कर रहा बार मत करते होते जाके इसको पीट के आते हैं चलो देखते हैं सर फिर से
Time to relax. Light it up. Try and stop me. Give up. Oh, my mistake. Cast your worries to the wind. Laid bare. Rise with a pyroclastic surge.
सेकंड आप दिखाओ क्या हो जाएगा
Dodge this.
Bullseye. Locked on.
Push your luck.
Take me up.
Hold on to your hats. Coming in.
Locked on. Open fire. Buckle up.
Cool it.
Coming in.
Take this. Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
Let's get it on. Fire in the hole. Buckle up. Hi. Take me up.
Lightning flash. Following thunder. Dodge this.
Gloves off.
Freeze. What's the hurry?
Let's get it on. Merc now.
Take this. Cool it.
Mama. Bird.
चैलेंज क्या मिला भाई इसका चैलेंज का भाई रिवॉर्ड नहीं दोगे तो गाली दे दूंगा मेहनत करी है भाई बहुत ज़्यादा। भाई इन लोगों ने ठग लिया कुत्तों ने। नहीं देते ना भैंस, आग इनकी तोड़ देता, भैंस में आग लगा देता। चलो कुछ तो दिया है ना। मेरे पे कितने हैं देखियो।
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised.
Wait,
I can't promise.
अभी भी 300 चाहिए, कमीने 300 चाहिए अभी भी। एक सेकंड हो गया ये। ठीक है भैया, अभी कमा के लाता हूँ, रुक जा। दोबारा कमा के लाता हूँ इस पे। क्या करेगा घर जाके मुझे बता, आज बता। तो घर जाके करेगा क्या मुझे बता। सही चलूंगा, इस बार सही चल लूंगा टीम को मैं। इस बार टीम अच्छी दे रहे हैं ये लोग।
Overruled. Your life is mine.
This moment will be frozen.
Get to work! Lolly, eat Papa! Get him!
Submit!
Suffer the wrath of Easley!
Transfixed. This is where I fall. Laid bare. Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Show no mercy!
कर्रा पीट दिया सालों को।
Lolly, eat Papa!
ओ मेरे जवाली कैरेक्टर मुझे चाहिए।
There is no escape. Burn it down.
तेरा बोलना तो नहीं है।
Shine down.
ऐसे मार देता हूँ। अब कितने पॉइंट मिले? साले पॉइंट तो देते कमी नहीं। तो सही है। अबे नहीं, थोड़ा रुकता है, हार्ड करना था मुझे मैप। हार्ड करते हैं अच्छा चैलेंज को। हार्ड नहीं हो पाया था चैलेंज। अरे हार्ड कर दो, चल पॉइंट मिल रहे तो अच्छी तरह मिले ना। यस, कहाँ जाएगा घर जाकर बता। घर जाके करेगा क्या जाता। चला ये वो चिल्लाएंगे फिर आगे कहेंगे गए चला गया तो यार। वो भी आएंगे बस 10 मिनट में आने वाली।
frostbite.
Show no mercy! Suffer the wrath of the Eatsley! Overruled! It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Oh, so sorry.
Witness my rise.
पहुंच गया था माता में बस थोड़ा सा रह गया था उफ अबे ओए पॉइंट दे चुपचाप बाहर निकलने मुझे आ जाते अरे साला पैसा मार रहा मेरे हैं उसने मुझे पॉइंट नहीं दिए इसकी आँख तेरी ऐसे कैसे कर रहा है ये हार्ड पे लगाना
There is no escape. Incinerate! Light up the blazing sun! Incinerate! Inazuma shines eternal! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Rise with the sun! Shine down! Sweet dreams! Bad dreams be gone!
Lightning flash! Thunderclap!
Wrath from the sky!
Complete भाई complete अब मिलाना पैसा मेरा पैसा ऐसे कैसे ले जाएगा ओके तू रो क्यों रहा है ये बता हाँ तू देख तो कहाँ जाना है तुझे मुझे बता तू गजा करेगा क्या मुझे ट्रायल पे मिली भाई इसकी ठीक है
Dodge this!
Stray clouds converge! Laid bare! Don't waste my time.
मैं मार के ये वाला तो हार के पक्का
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Give up.
for room. The heart.
अरे तेरा बोलो नहीं मिलेगा ना नहीं मिलेगा पापा हैं तेरी मर्जी भाई देगा
Target acquired. Got him cornered. Take this.
Oh, you're done, Peach. You're so done.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Lightning flash. Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack.
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge! Incinerate!
Take this.
कर रहा है क्यों
A touch of frost. Here. From whence you came. Bellowing thunder.
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Rise with the sun. Target acquired. For the Lord of the Night.
कंप्लीट भाई एंड टाइम कर देती है आ जाते 2 मिनट की बात है आई है बस गेट पे थोड़े के बाद पता है कितनी मुश्किल हो रही है इन्हें मारने में मुझे फट गई है गड्डियाँ फटी पड़ी हैं सबकी भैया 19 कहाँ से लाके दो यार यहाँ के फिर दिमाग मत खराब कर बता रहा हूँ इन बातें बहुत मारूंगा चप्पल से बहुत मुझे माला 5 कहाँ से मिल पाएंगे एक बार में मिल जाएंगे यहाँ से चलते हैं यहाँ से मिलेंगे डिब्बे यहाँ से अभी 5 डिब्बे लेके आ रहा हूँ डब्बों में मिलेंगे पॉइंट्स वो टूटा कैसे सामने को इलाका अरे भैया लैग ही लैग अरे भैया लैग अरे भैया लैग इसमें लैग कोई शीप देख मेरा तुमसे कोई बात नहीं है चले जा यहाँ से खत्म हो जाएगी यहाँ चले यहाँ से यहाँ डब्बे में लगते हुए कि यहाँ पर कुछ है अब हाँ मैं दिखा रहा हूँ
Everlasting as the moon! Burn it down! Try and stop me! Submit! Take this! Pyroclastic surge!
कौन सा है?
Hey, not a bad haul.
ये क्या दिखा रहा है ऊपर? भाई रुक जा भाई अरे छोड़ दे बताने में समझना पड़ेगा बहुत महंगा दिमाग लगाना पड़ेगा दो डब्बे दिखे ना दोनों डब्बे लेके कोई नहीं है क्या यहाँ पे खोलने वाला साला डिब्बे में भी लॉक लगा के गए हैं इधर का मालिक बता कौन कर दिया इधर का मालिक क्या नीचे हमारे
Have a little taste. I got careless.
Good job. Good job.
Hey, not a bad haul.
अब कितने चाहिए? क्या चाहिए? वहाँ पे डिब्बा दिख रहा है वो भी ले जल्दी से बैठ जा मर गई कैरेंज फील्ड ना हो जाए यार। अरे लड़की यार नेक में यार क्या नौटंकी है, नेक में मर गई बताओ। बता मैंने ये इतना जोखिम क्यों हुआ? 1 सेकंड में ये कर सकता हूँ क्या? क्या रही है?
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
5 मिले जाके। एक और चाहिए मुझे बस। एक डिब्बे में और चाहिए भी कम। मालिक कहाँ जाएगा? अरे मालिक किधर है इसका भैया? अरे अब इसको कैसे जीत? ये मालूम है ये निकले लग गया तो आप खा दो।
Something to add to my collection.
क्या? मुझ पे थी जे पहले से क्यों दे दी?
Hi there, I'm Xianyun from the Collective of Plenty, and I'm the most well-known fitness coach in my tribe.
क्या? रास्ते में कह दिया मैंने, रुक जा 2 मिनट। आज जे मुझ पर तीजे और मिल गई नहीं छोटी बच्ची। देखियो आ गई। ये बच्ची मेरा क्या करती है? बच्ची क्या कर भाई? कहाँ से आई है तू? क्या करके दिखा रही है? अपनी सी लग रही है। कितनी मेहनत करी है जाके ले मैंने। क्या हो गया? तो लगा वो मिलेगा मुझे।
Exploration and trials.
2 दिन में चली जाएगी जो मुझे मिलेगी छपरी।
Adventuring is right up my alley.
क्या है ये? अच्छा एक वो बचा हुआ है रमेश। इतने कैरेक्टर हैं मुझे मत पर मेरे को पता कोई नहीं। बड़ा करना पड़ेगा ना अच्छी तरह। अच्छा ब्री हाँ मून लग रहा है ऊपर भाई। कितने घंटे तो लिया था बता दे, कितने घंटे बता। और एक जना आया था देख, ये 20 पे आ जाए ना, वो 20 पे कह रहा हूँ, 5 मिनट और रुक जाओ, 5 मिनट में आ जाए बढ़िया, नहीं तो चलाइए ठीक है। अब लास्ट ऑप्शन दे दिया, इससे ज़्यादा नहीं दे, अब चलाइए। ओके ये तो हो गई हमारा यहाँ का कंप्लीट। चाय लॉक क्या कि दो है, क्या दिया? बाद में करेंगे हम। आ ही रहे होंगे, बस मिनट की बात है। मैंने अभी तो बहुत सी कुछ करी भी नहीं है इसमें। तो यहाँ पे एक मिशन था, यहाँ पे एक मिशन था, कितने पैसे मिलते हैं कि नहीं उसको समझ गए। हाँ तो है कौन सा मिशन है देखते हैं, करते हैं। कहाँ पे के ऊपर ही जाना है, नहीं है।
Buying or not?
अब कहाँ जाना है? कुछ रहो पहले, 1400 मीटर दूर भेज दिया इसने मुझे। मिशन कंप्लीट करना वक्त है यहाँ से। फिर से मिलो जाके। और आगे जाना है, ले जा गाँव में जाके। यहाँ तो बारिश आ रही है। तो बादल ऊपर कैसे आ रहे हैं? भाई कितना छोटा लग रहा है दादा इसके सामने, लौंडे के सामने।
It's high time I took on an apprentice.
पूरी दुनिया में घुमा देगा भाई बंदा। अबे वो धक्का मार रहा भाई, डर गया मैं तो 1 मिनट के लिए, खड़ा भी नहीं होता रहा। करना क्या है? ठीक है, नौटंकी करवा रहा है, इधर से उधर भिजवा रहा है। ठीक है, तू जा, कर ले रही है।
It's high time I took on an apprentice.
पूरे में घुमा दिया इसने मुझे। क्या दोगे मुझे जब तक? 50,000 रुपये दिए हैं। अरे कोई देर तक फ्री मुझे उसको हो जाता मैं। इसने तो प्रीमियम जीन्स में कर चुका हूँ।
Light it up! It's nothing. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time. Give up.
wealth. Why settle for less than more?
A new punching bag.
You following orders.
Feeling lucky today?